Fossils. Fossils are part of animals and plants that were preserved in the earth a long time ago. Many of these animals and plants no longer live in the world, so we can only learn about them from their fossils. Scientists carefully dig up fossils from the earth so they can be studied. Fossils are made in different ways. Most fossils are made when an animal or plant dies and rots away, leaving some remains. Pressing down on them for a long time, the remains are trapped in the earth as fossils. Sometimes an animal or plant rots away, but it leaves marks in the earth. These marks show us what the animal or plant looked like. These marks are the fossils of a fish, which swam in a lake billions of years ago. These marks are the fossils of a trilobite, which once lives at the bottom of the sea. 삼엽충 trilobite. Sometimes only the soft part of an animal or plant rot away, leaving the hard parts like bones, teeth, shells, or seed. This is the fossil of the bones of a pterosaurus, which was a flying reptile. This is the fossil of the teeth of an Asian shark. Sometimes the hard part of an animal or plant rot away too, leaving a hole in the earth. This hole can fill up with minerals, making a fossil which is exactly the same shape as the original hard part. This fossil is made completely from a mineral called opal. It is the fossil of a Plesiosaurus, which was a reptile that lives in the oceans. This fossil is also made completely from minerals. It is fossil of an ammonite, which was an ancient sea creature. Ammonite 화석. Sometimes an animal leaves traces of things it has done, such as footprint or poo. These traces can be preserved as fossils. Sometimes when an animal dies, its whole body is trapped in the shop or in ice. The body can be preserved as a fossil too. Since we was very young, Karin McLeach has been interested in museums. She is now head of education at the Australian Museum and looked after all the programs for school, families, and lots of other visitors. Robert John has been interested in fossils for a long time. He is an expert on the identifications of fossils. In his job looking after the paleontologist fossil collection at the Australian Museum, he sees fossils from all parts of Australia and from around the world. Fossil.